You loved each other, deeply, silently, maybe even sinfully. You planned the future, named your kids in your head, imagined a halal ending. But Allah still separated your hearts. Why? Because love alone was never enough. Sometimes the person you love is not the person Allah wants for your soul. Yes, they made your heart flutter, but did they help your soul rise? Did they remind you of Jannah? Or were you too busy hiding your sins? You begged Allah to make it work, but He knew that if He gave it to you, you'd forget who you are. He saw the tears you cried when they ignored your texts, but He also saw the tears you didn't cry when you missed your salah. That's why He pulled them away, not to break you, but to break your attachment to someone who didn't lead you closer to Him. Because real love isn't just someone holding your hand in this world. It's someone holding your soul up on the day of judgment, saying, Ya Allah, I helped her stay on the straight path. Stop calling it a punishment when it was actually protection. Stop stalking their stories and start rewriting your own. You didn't lose them. You were chosen to be saved. Because Allah never takes something from you unless He plans to give you better than what you settled for. Your soulmate won't confuse you. Your soulmate won't ghost you. Your future spouse won't flirt with you in secret and forget you in salah. They'll protect your honor, not test your patience. They'll talk to Allah about you more than they talk to you. So wait for that love. The love that brings peace, not pain. The love that begins with dua, not DMs. The love that is written by Al-Wadud, the most loving, and ends at the gates of Jannah, not just in a nikah video. You called it heartbreak, but it was actually your soul's awakening. He removed them not to punish you, but to pull you back from a fire you couldn't see. Because sometimes, the love you want the most is the very thing standing between you and peace. It's the loudest distraction from the one who created your heart in the first place. You kept asking, why would Allah take them away if He knew how much I loved them? But maybe, just maybe, Allah saw how much you loved them and how little you were loving yourself. And most importantly, how far you were drifting from Him. They'll remind you that even love needs boundaries, that even feelings need discipline. Because love that ignores Allah's limits is never real love. It's an illusion dressed in emotion, but love that honors Him, that's the love that stays. You don't need closure from someone who was never written for your future. You need clarity from the one who writes all futures. Maybe you were meant to meet, but only to learn, to grow, to break so you could rebuild stronger, softer, wiser. Sometimes you have to lose someone so you can find yourself. Find Allah. Find a version of you that doesn't settle for connection without commitment or attention without intention. You weren't created for half love. You were created for something divine. And divine love never leaves you broken. If it wasn't written, it wouldn't have lasted. But what is written will come to you at the perfect time in the purest way. Until then, heal and make room for the kind of love Allah writes, not the kind you forced.